Commentary on Hypocrisy. Vision Press Production. In the recent town meeting, designated by Vision Press Production, not a council meeting, the councillors present, at the meeting of April 24, 2023, discussed openly taxpayers, by name, who have alleged undesirable properties in Coalport Borough. It appeared to be an exercise of denial of constitutional rights afforded taxpayers. The tax officer warned all present that the named property owners have paid their lawful taxes due. The tax officer was overruled by all present. Coalport Borough is planning to take property they believe are undesirable. Without constitutional rights afforded taxpayers, Coalport Borough and other entities are planning without vote of Coalport Borough Council's lawful action or declaration lawfully served to the taxpayer owners of property. The members present voiced their intent to the public in the April 24 non-council meeting. Has communism come to Coalport Borough? What will council do when 2,600 immigrants move into Beechwood Park to start a tent community? As the tax collector stated, 2,600 new residents will mean $13,000 in new per capita taxpayers, but imagine the added costs to each taxpayer for additional services needed for individuals needing services without any income to offset the need for payment for services. How will the Clearfield County Assessment Office appraise each tent in Beechwood Park for taxes owed? How many porta potties will the park need? Who will pay for the porta potties? Who will pay for the water usage for 2,600 individuals? Who will pay for the garbage produced and removed by a service? Will Coalport Borough pay for the food for displaced individuals who cannot work, not having citizenship? Is New York government going to bus individuals to Coalport Borough? Will federal funding be available for 2,600 individuals sent to Coalport Borough in buses? How would Coalport Borough prevent the buses from stopping in the town to unload the non-American citizens? When will Coalport Borough have regular full-member council meetings? The building owned by Coalport Borough, known as the Taj Mahal, has been condemned by DEP and LTAP personnel and is expected to be razed, or in other words, an action of demolition. The Taj Mahal Borough-owned building is over a acidic stream known as Myers Run. The Taj Mahal is located on Forest Street at the corner of Spruce Street, more specifically the Clearfield County Assessment Office deed description, Car Shop 1/2 Lot 196 and Lot 197, listed as 822 Forest Street, owned by Coalport Borough Municipal Office, P.O. Box 363, Coalport, Pennsylvania 16627. The information was courtesy of the Clearfield County GIS system, available for all to see. You have the right to know, courtesy of the County of Clearfield, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So, Coalport Borough wants to eliminate properties they deem as undesirable by legal actions. The Honorable Coalport Borough Solicitor, present at the April 24 town meeting, stated, "I am ready for the go-ahead by Coalport Borough Council to serve notices to taxpayers, selected property owners." The Honorable Solicitor is seeking a short time scope for compliance for property owners to remediate the property, or, the intent is Coalport Borough will move forward in an action to condemn and take ownership to conduct demolition on the undesirable property, as expressed in the meeting of the 24th of April, 2023. Do as council say while the Taj Mahal is ignored. Is that called hypocrisy? Where is council going to acquire funds for demolition costs? Where is Coalport Borough going to acquire funds for cameras, new door with opening mechanism to open the door by the pseudo-secretary by pushing a button? Where is the borough going to acquire funds for a new heating system, a building deeded to be returned to the Glendale School District. Where is the money for a new aluminum ramp at the south end of the 961 Forest Street School building, tentatively Oregon, possibly returned to the Glendale School District? A counselor, who has not paid his property taxes or per capita taxes, is signing checks to pay bills. Will the non-tax-paying counselor going to write checks to pay for all the hopeful work without any money in the bank account? Watch the April 24, 2023 meeting, called by Vision Press Production, town meeting found at http://www.wkeys.com. Click on the words Coalport Borough Council Meeting Videos to see and hear the remarks on undesirable specific properties. The Honorable Solicitor attended the meeting and did not voice objections to protect taxpayers who were openly named denying constitutional rights in an open session of Coalport Borough by members present. Further, the councilors did not voice objections to denial of constitutional rights of property owners and taxpayers when specific individual names were voiced in the town meeting. A violation of the oath of office for each councilor present was observed, denial of constitutional rights and property rights, in the opinion of Vision Press Production. Were the named taxpayers, in the April 24, 2023 town meeting, unlawfully prejudiced? New thoughts at the end of the Vision Press Production commentary. When is Coalport Borough councilors going to vote to pay back the funds granted to the town for the Coalport Borough Flood Protection Project? When the Council of 2018 voted to cancel the Coalport Borough Flood Protection Project, the Council of 2018 violated and breached the signed sponsorship agreement with the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Seek a copy of the contract from the Department of General Services under the Right to Know law. The Commonwealth of Pennsylvania requires the funds supplied for the project to be paid back due to canceling the lawful contract. Will the Council pay back funds due the Commonwealth for failure to comply to a contract requirement in the agreement? Speaking about contracts, the Borough and the Glendale Fire Department enacted a contract lawfully. Does Coalport Borough have the propensity to enter into a contract and then fail to pay treat as restraints? Is the credibility of Coalport Borough beginning to be evident? Are the taxpayers, electorate, and citizens safe under the Borough of Coalport Council's actions? Who is running the Borough of Coalport local government? Respectfully, Vision Press Production.